And I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal. If you new here, like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with me for a while, I appreciate you. Keep rocking with me and keep tuning in. I'm gonna keep giving y'all game on a daily basis. With that being said, today I was supposed to do day 2 yesterday, but I'm just gonna do it today. Day 2 of the 14-day semen retention journey, or 2 weeks, however you want to put it. On the first day, you still gonna be a little horny, but you get over that. And hopefully everybody got over it. Hopefully everybody went through their first day or their first 2 days. Well, I really made this the second day because the first day people probably still released on that day, whatever the situation was. So I want to make it officially 2 days. So with that being said, hopefully everybody that's on this journey with me didn't release and actually was going on, and I hope I put some type of inspiration in you for you to pick up and not wanna release for that day. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're on the second day right now. We're on our second day. It's only 12 more days. If you look at it like that, we're gonna count down. 12 more days. Instead of counting up, we're gonna count down. 12 more days. And I'm only doing this because 2 weeks ain't nothing for me, for real, for real. I do 2 weeks easy now. Like it be times where I don't even be thinking about it until like my body just start getting out of whack, and I be like, all right, and that's when I start focusing and having more discipline. But I don't even really think about it for me. So I'm really doing this because as of recently, I met a couple of young boys too, where they was telling me that they struggle with this, and if they had somebody to just do a streak with, or have somebody to give them knowledge or game every day that they could they could learn from, that they would do it too. So that's why I thought about. That's why I said, I'm gonna just start doing. I'm gonna start this back up, and then who knows, we might go from 14 days to the whole 30 to 90 days, however long. But I just know we're gonna start with 14, because once you see that you could do 2 weeks with no fat, especially if you was somebody that fat every single day. If you was a person that used to release every single day, and you do 2 weeks, you're gonna look at it like a big thing. So that's what I want too. I want people to feel more accomplished about yourself. I want you to feel more better about yourself. That's the reason why I'm starting this back up. So with all that being said, what I've been doing, like, I just been taking a little time more to just learn myself. And what I mean by that is, like, I realize sometimes especially me, I used to think being disciplined was like working yourself down into the ground. And that's why I used to burn out a lot. I used to burn out a lot because I used to want to spend 24 hours of my day working. Just work. If I'm not doing something, if I don't feel like I'm doing something productive, I feel like I'm not doing something right. And I feel like we only grow up feeling like we gotta work all the hours of our day, is because subconsciously our parents feel like that, or subconsciously, like how we grew up or wherever we grew up from, we looked at it like, oh, I gotta put in mad work just to get what and I don't think it's like that. I think a lot of times, like, people that's abundant, they don't look at it like, oh, I gotta work. They do things that they actually like. They whatever they feel passionate about, that's what they do. So they're not working. And I feel like the person that's always looking to hustle, it's not I'm not saying they broke, but I don't feel like it's abundant. Cause I feel like you chained down to chasing money, and money, if you always chasing money, you're gonna be always a slave to money. And things of that nature. So I'm just learning that discipline can mean that, yeah, I'm getting up, I'm going to the gym, I'm doing what I gotta do for me. But sometimes I could take time to have fun, relax, do things that make me feel alive. You know what I'm saying? And do things that remind you of who you are. Like bring out the inner kid, bring out your inner kid, or bring out feelings in ways that make you feel like you a kid again. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, especially when we grow up, we just feel like, oh, I gotta just be this, I gotta just be, and it's like, yeah, we gotta take care of our responsibilities, but don't forget to take care of you too. Have fun with you too. Enjoy life. We only get one life. Let's enjoy it too. And that's why, like, if you on a semen retention journey, I want you to enjoy yourself too. Learn what you like. It don't have to be something super disciplined. Learn what you like. If you like playing a certain video game, play that video game. Rock out. Have fun. Play that video game. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, because a lot of times, especially when we going through them binges where, you know what I'm saying, where you just always watching corn, or you always wanna like sleep with somebody. I feel like it's because a lot of time you be wanting a companion. You don't really want to just have like sex. You just want a companion, and you feel lonely and shit like that. Like, and that's why I'm here telling you to learn shit about yourself. Like, learn what you like, because now when you start learning yourself more, the more you learn yourself, the less lonely you will feel when you by yourself. The more lonely you're gonna feel when you're around people. And that's the sound crazy, but it's for real. Cause you know yourself to the point where you know that, like, a lot of time when you start learning yourself, you realize that you don't gotta fake the funk for nobody else. If you're gonna connect with somebody, you're gonna connect with somebody genuinely now. So I say all that to say this. Start figuring yourself out. Let's start learning ourselves, fellas. And stop giving all ourselves to these women. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't do your thing, because I'm gonna do mine. But learn how to take off time to learn yourself. Like, take these 2 weeks to grow within yourself. What do I like doing? What make me feel good? Shit. Not even if I'm not like I'm doing it by myself, not with my friends. What make me feel good? What make me feel like I had fun. This was fun. I enjoyed myself by myself. And I'm telling you, you're gonna stop like the way how I used to look for women. I used to look for women like, oh, how she gonna take care of me, or like looking for like a mother in women. And you know what I mean? And ever since I started learning myself and learning like who I am and what I like, I don't want a mother. I don't want a mother in a woman. I want like a nurturing girl, a nurturing woman, of course. I want her very nurturing. But I want her to be herself, and me be myself. But when we get together, it's fire. It's a link up. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything, you can tell that we was meant for each other. We don't need each other. We want each other. And that's the difference what I'm learning. I don't want to have to feel like I need my partner. I don't want my partner to feel like she got to need me. We want each other. And that's you know what I'm saying? That's the type of relationships you want. So, but the only way you can figure that out is if you learn yourself. Once you start learning yourself, you can start weeding out the women that you know that you won't have. Like, you can start weeding out women that you know you would not be compatible with a lot of times. Once you start having a conversation, you can start weeding them out. Like, oh yeah, she's not. Because a lot of time, especially me, I used to go off looks. Of course, I still like beautiful women, but it's beautiful women out there that's boring, and then it's beautiful women that's like, they got character, that know how to talk, that know how to carry themselves, that know how to move. You know what I'm saying? And when you start to like learn yourself and learn what you like and learn who you are for real, and stop just going after, oh, she pretty, yo, she this, that, and third, and because you're not chasing just another nut. Like, you know, I'm not saying that like you trying to make sure to your wife, but you know what you want to be around. Cause you don't want to just like sleep with any girl that you don't even really like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like a hoe. I can't speak for y'all, but I personally feel like a hoe whenever I just sleep with a girl that I don't even. I just sleep with her just because I'm trying to get my. Nah, we ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. So this whole episode or this day two was basically me telling you to be disciplined, right? But do shit that you like. Learn what you are, who you are. Like learn what bring you joy. Learn to kick it with yourself. Learn to kick it with yourself for these next couple of days, for these next 2 weeks, I guess. Learn to kick it with yourself. Cause I'm telling you, once you learn yourself, you're gonna learn what type of girl you want. Cause you're gonna be like, alright, I can't. I don't want no girl like this, or I don't want no girl like that. I don't want no girl that's stuck up. You're gonna just know. You're gonna start learning yourself and be like, all right, I know what kind of girl I want, like, or that I could deal with. So when you do go eat, so after when you do go back out into the dating field, you know it's not like first of all you're gonna have fresh energy, because when you on semen retention, and you go back out there, it's like they can tell. It's like you a wolf. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they can smell your pheromones. I don't know what the fuck it is, but boy, they can smell you or something. And when they do, they be on you. They're not gonna like, cause girls do it weird. They're not gonna like approach you, but they'll just stay in your vicinity, stay in your area, stay in your line of sight, so you can see them. Like it's weird, but yeah, just take the time out to learn yourself, like learn what you like. And I'm not saying be super disciplined, because when you being super disciplined, you try to change like who you are. Sometimes you gotta just find out who you are at the core and change the things that you know don't suit you no more. Find out who you are at the core and change the things that don't suit you no more. Like yo, what don't I like? Like, all right, let me give you an example, right? I used to love listening to DJ Academic shit. And when I started chilling by myself and listening to him, I'm like, why the fuck am I listening to a nigga that he spread only negative propaganda? Don't get me wrong, he be saying some shit sometimes, but it's 95% negative. Why am I listening to that? And I realized that I don't want to be listening to that. I'd rather listen to some other shit. I'd rather listen to jazz. Or like even that, like me chilling myself, I learned that I like jazz and shit like that. So that's what this is about, man. Just taking time out to yourself and learning what you like, learning who you are, learning what bring you joy, learning what make you feel good about yourself. Because a lot of times, it's not that we want to release. We just feel probably like, I can speak from me. I used to feel like even when I think it was like a lonely thing. Even when I had girls that I was sleeping with, I still was like yeah, it was like a lonely thing. And it wasn't lonely because I wanted a person. It was lonely because I was missing myself. So I feel like that's why I don't like. Of course, I'll do my thing, but I know how to take time off to myself now and chill out and hang out with myself, and and hold my seed. So with all that being said, this day 2 of semen retention of our 14-day semen retention journey or challenge, and I just wanted to say, take time off to understand who you are. Do shit that bring you joy and that make you feel good about yourself. Start learning to like actually enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Without having to like do cheap shit. I mean, do shit for cheap pleasure. No. With all that being said, it's your boy Daz, and I'm out of here. Peace.